part of what made ECW successful, as you and I know, it was the incredible storylines and the incredible character development. You look at the people that started that were not known before
wait a
that.
minute, wait a
and then you
minute.
come out of that. Hold on, let me finish.
Storylines and character development.
Yes.
It was pure insanity.
Well, it was insane,
I mean,
but
when
I
you
look at
see
the characters, right?
people getting stabbed with light bulbs and stuff.
Well, that was a part of the show. But if you look at Paul always had the world champion as a wrestler. But how many people that were on top of the business, say, for the last 25 years, were unknown prior to ECW and came via ECW? Paul was great at creating those storylines, and that's this week's topic, right? So the old school booker, Hollywood writers for character and storyline development, which ones do you guys think is the best? Brian, what are your thoughts? Old school booker or new school Hollywood writer?
Yeah, old school booker. I mean, especially when they're writing interviews. Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Superstar Billy Graham, Bushwhackers, Road Warriors. Us. You can just mention just all these different guys. Ric Flair, come on.
Yeah.
But to have that, gift to actually communicate and sell tickets.
Right.
And you're doing your character. So for having somebody else try to do your character, right, for what you're supposed to be in the wrestling ring, I think is hard. Because you can't be a Stone Cold and write for Stone Cold.
Right.
No. Like when Stone Cold goes out there, he says they want him to, stick on the lines, but he does, he goes out there and does his own thing. I mean, it's hard to, write. How can you write for The Rock and these guys? These guys are,
Stone Cold was 3 different people.
Yeah.
How do you know the guy? You've got a character. How do you know the guy's personality?
Yes.
If a guy has a laid-back personality and you want to put a really powerful gimmick on it, you can't.
Right.
You've got to know the guy's
I
personality.
could see giving somebody bullet points.
Yeah.
Like to expand off of.
Yeah.
But we were taught, Ray Stevens told us, we were taught less is more. And we developed our own character because nobody knows you better than you and what you want to portray.
Right.
But he goes, remember when you walk out to the ring, the people, don't overthink your matches or your interviews because the people you're dealing with, the mass media out there that you're going in front of, basically are 6th grade educated across the board.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now you have not only Hollywood writers writing Dr. Zhivago shit for wrestlers, they don't really know their character or what they're feeling, and overwriting bullshit, but they're taking something and expanding it to a place it doesn't need to be. When a person by himself knows what they want to portray in a simpler, easier way, it's just cowboys and Indians.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But with what you just said, the previous to that was the norm, right? We looked into a camera lens, might have gotten bullet points, but there certainly wasn't a teleprompter. There certainly wasn't a script given to us.
Oh, but now they're at the read. You read exactly what's on this paper. I say, jam it up your ass.
Right.
And like you said about your thing. You know what I mean? I'm out of here. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
What about somebody like Freddie Prinze Jr. Right? So he's a Hollywood guy. He worked for WWE as a writer. Now he wants to open his own promotion. He's been a lifelong wrestling fan.
Yeah.
We're wrestling fans. That's why we get in the business.
Right.
He worked in Hollywood first. Does that mean he can't make the transition over to being a wrestling writer,
booker or a writer?
Booker, writer, whatever. He still has a passion for the sport. So I understand where you're saying some of these Hollywood writers don't get it.
Yeah.
But if you're a fan of the product and you're passionate about it, like Freddie is, maybe it could be some.
And Paul was too.
Let me know.
Do you have
Let me
Paul?
know.
Oh yeah.
Paul Heyman.
Right.
Storylines he wrote up,
Right.
and I'd like to see them and let me
Yeah.
see how his thinking goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you fans at home can see this is quite a hot topic inside the wrestling dressing room, and I know online between the fans, right? This is a thing we could revisit and come back to a million times and will.
And there's 2 people we brought up, Francine and myself. Jim Cornette, who was a photographer,
Yeah.
and Paul Heyman.
Right.
photographer
Right.
Yeah.
who became bookers.
Yeah, both very successful.
Yes,
Yeah.
and,
I don't
and
think
successful.
having a choice between the two means that you're crapping on the other one as
No.
opposed to this one. I think it's just different tastes. Some like vanilla and some like chocolate.
It helps.
Right?
It helps your persona and who you are as a wrestler
Absolutely.
when you
Yeah.
can throw in and be more.
I was down
yourself
that
and
lane
stuff,
too.
You know.
For about 12 years.
Another great one, guys. Appreciate you being here. Tune
Oh,
in next
thank
week.
you.
for having
Yes.
Yeah, tune in next
Appreciate
week for
it, mate.
Franchises Friends, and we're gonna have another great time.
Wow.
Yeah. Yang Nui.